Now that you've delved into the details of the methods section, I want to talk to you about the importance of measurement. Measurement is how we quantify objects and events so that we can make comparisons among them. In the natural sciences, our ability to accurately measure the world around us comes down to the precision of our instruments. The better our tools, the more accurate our results. For example, in chemistry, we might want to measure the heat given off by a thermal reaction. Or in physics, we may want to study fluid dynamics to learn how liquids and gases move. In these cases, our tools have become quite sophisticated and allow for very accurate measurements. However, when we study people, our measures are usually less accurate. For example, if we want to know how someone feels about a social or political issue, we must ask them directly or observe their behavior. The difficulty is that we can only indirectly measure what's going on inside someone else's head. For some issues, directly asking a survey respondent what they think is relatively straightforward. Most people have no problem providing their opinion about things going on in their everyday life. For instance, they probably won't have a problem saying how they feel about the weather, commuting to and from work, and what music they prefer. But for other issues, it can be quite difficult. For instance, some people may find it hard to answer questions about foreign policy. They may not have a strong sense of what's the best strategy for US-Russian relations. In these cases, measuring public opinion can be quite challenging because people generally spend less time thinking about these sorts of issues. Others may not know their opinion about a specific issue, or it may change depending on how the question was worded. And still others may be ambivalent, or hold both positive and negative evaluations to an object, making it hard for them to express their true attitude. Of course, all of this assumes that people actually have attitudes toward the thing or issue in question. What about non-attitudes? Non-attitudes arise when someone does not have any specific information about an issue, or they may be completely apathetic to it. In these cases, they may not have an opinion, but still provide an answer to be helpful. In sum, all measures introduce some degree of error. For some fields, this error may be relatively small, while in others, it may be quite large and consequential. Being aware of the measures used in the data set will help you determine the quality of the evidence. Ultimately, even if we have a reliable source of data and have reviewed the methods carefully, we should consider the measures themselves. As the saying goes, garbage in, garbage out.